morning. Day 46.
I don't have any idea.
Pretty sure it's 46. Yesterday was 45. Yeah, it's day 46. We're riding in the G-Mobile, heading back to Sam's Gap. Getting back on trail. Yeah, Big Bald. I hate you, and I haven't even started climbing you yet, but thanks for a 12 o'clock in the afternoon hike. You suck. As I'm staring at the mountains, driving into the mountains. Everyone have a good 0 day.
Yes.
Everybody had a good 0 day. Tink got some scratch tickets for the trail. Show them your scratch tickets. Show them your scratch tickets.
You might be a big winner.
Shout out to John Payne. My phone has been doing crazy things because of the crazy signals. I finally got it back up and got my Google and everything fixed. So, John Payne. Oh, I didn't tell you. John Payne sent us 100 on Venmo. I woke up to it this morning. He sent it on the 30th, which was yesterday. Yeah. So, shout out to him. We appreciate it very much.
Shout out to Nick for driving 7 hours and bringing me my sweet plop.
Yep. Stacy got to spend time with Plop and Nick. And yeah, that's where we're at. We're heading back to trail now.
Yep.
Mike is driving us there.
Yep.
He's gonna go pick up the doggies from Bobby, Gina, and Madison. Thank you
Be a good thing.
for watching the dogs. So Mike can come up here and visit me and be our shuttle. He'll be there shortly. Oh wait, no, you'll already be gone after they see all this. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to load day 42, so we're way behind, but eventually we'll get closer to the East Coast maybe, and I'll have better signal. We'll see what happens. But anyway, the internet around these small towns are not good, and I miss my Wi-Fi at the house. I literally think I can drive home, upload all the videos, and get back to trail in the amount of time it takes one video to upload at these hotels. Literally. Like, I'm just ready to make the 4-hour drive to get caught up. But, huh? Mike can get us there quicker.
I could, yeah.
All right, my ears are popping. I have to get off the phone now. We'll see you on trail.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, Mike just left. We're 0.1 in on the trail. We have a gate here. We need to open the gate and close the gate. That's what we need to do. Now, we're back on trail. Look at that. Heading up. So, goodbye. So, the joys of the Appalachian Trail. We're only 1.4 in, coming off a 0 day, with completely dry clothes and nice, smelly, freshy showers. And this is what we got. We're all in rain gear. It's raining on us. Pretty good too, by the way. So it makes it a wonderful start off a 0 day. But it's pretty scattered clouds, so we're just gonna continue on. Too early to stop. And just deal with the Appalachian Trail and what it brings us. See you later. Alright, so we're up mountain number 1, and we are staring at mountain number 2 in our face. Mr. Big Bald is up there. We're gonna stop right here on these logs in this little valley here, and we're gonna stare at our next high climb, because Big Bald is 5,000. What did I say it was? 5,500? Yeah, it's up there. And we're only at like 4,000, 4,100 or something after this mountain coming up out of the gap. So, but even on a rainy day, we got some real pretty views. There's some benches here. We're gonna pop a squat because it's a 0 day, coming off the 0 day. And it takes a minute to get back in, but really nice views up here. It's beautiful. I'll take some pictures too. You can see the valley and
Cows or bears?
the mountain. They're probably cows. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in. Tink wants to know if they're cows or bears. Oh, I can't even tell. I'll have to take a picture. Oh, I think they're bears, Tink. I'm going to take a picture of that real quick and then zoom in. Those might be bears that we're looking at. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So a mama and maybe 3 cubs. Hold on, let me get a picture real quick. They're moving. All right.
They were bears.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. We zoomed in real quick, and they have tails. They're cows for sure, but I'll post a picture of it. But anyway, we're going to sit for a minute. I'm going to open my lungs before we head up and over. I mean, we're going to see. The plan is, because the storm's coming in, try to get up and over Bald. But if we can't get up and over Bald, we may have to stop before Bald, so we're not up there for the lightning storms. But we'll see what our plan is. We'll let you know. So we're back in sunny weather, and the trail is green, and we're moving. We're moving. We're gonna push 6 miles today and try to get up and over that big Bald and stay at the first shelter just in case it does storm tonight. That's our plan. We can do this. It is what time? 1:38. We've done it before. We've done more after 1:30, so we got this. But this is what the trail looks like now. It's all green, and we are nice and smooth trail, and we are gonna head up and over that big ass mountain. Trail condition update. We are 2.5 miles away from the top of Big Bald, and it's raining again. It's a drizzle now. It's not too bad. It's a little harder, the last rain. But look, they give us all these steps. How nice of you. I don't know if it's nice or not. But anyway, how nice of you. Anyone else have anything to say?
No.
Well,
So nice of them.
so far, Big Bastard Bald is not totally kicking our ass. We're moving pretty quick.
The glute killers.
Yeah, the stairs. They slow you down a little bit sometimes. Different cardio, but we can tackle them. We're almost to the top. Goodbye. We're filling up water bottles right now. We are 2.5 from the top. I know it sounds crazy because I just said that, but that's how long, you know, it takes to walk up. But look how pretty green it is when it's raining in here. It's so green. Just a bunch of green. We know we're getting up closer to the top when you start hitting rocks and roots, so. But yeah, these are just really caught my eye as we were filling up from our pipe spring water source right there. It's a good source of water. Look how green though. They're so pretty. So we're 2 miles from the top of Big Bald, and this is a really nice bench. Look at this. That piece of wood is even coated. So we're gonna pop a squat in this area right here. Since it's not raining right now, we're at a junction where a trail leads into the Appalachian Trail.
That's fucking.
I said it's coated, it's sealed.
It's got screws on it.
Yeah, it's sealed. So we're gonna stop right here. We all need some energy. We did not eat right this morning, that's for sure. So right here is good enough for all 3 of us to drop some packs and eat something before we finish climbing, because we're feeling a little out of energy. But that's what you get. Remember that. Must eat before you hike. And we're not very good this morning leaving the hotel into the afternoon. So lunchtime it is. And that's our view from this bench. Pretty. All right. Food time. We're going to do a little conversation lunch. Nothing too long, though, since videos take forever to upload. Pepperoni and salami on a wrap. I'm carrying a whole pound of pepperoni, salami, and wraps just to have protein because I'm getting hungrier on trail. So I think my food bag was like 6.5 pounds from what we calculated. Where are you at, you think, weight-wise? Guesstimate on where you are with food since we're getting hungrier on trail.
6 or 8 pounds.
Mine's always big. 9 pounds. Honest to God, it's obnoxious.
Yeah, Stacy's is usually heavier than all of us, so she's probably over 6.5 pounds, but we'll find out when Tank has to bear hang and can't get the fucking cable. Oh no, this is cables. We're going to shelter. You have cables tonight. We'll be a little lighter tomorrow. Look, as I was sitting here and I took out my placemat to sit on and make my sandwich, I was like, oh, well, let me put on the camera and we can have a conversation lunch because we've been out here now. This is day 46. 46 days in the woods. I mean, not 40. We haven't been in the woods 46 days because we did do zeros and stuff.
Just
but
been away from home.
Yeah. But being out here, basically, it's amazing how you start just living the life out here because I totally pulled out my placemat, threw it in the dirt, the wet dirt, the muddy dirt because it's raining on and off, and just decided to make a sandwich and didn't think twice about if there was a bug on the ground, if there was dirt on my mat. My mat's wet, but I didn't care. So my ass is getting wet. I'm sitting in Indian style, so I have mud all over the back of my legs. And just decided I needed to eat.
Yep.
So it is crazy how you get adjusted to life out here.
Being little pig pens.
Yeah. It's raining on and off, and it sort of sucks, but it's whatever. As long as our tents stay dry, I think we're all happy with that. Mm-hmm. That our tents need to be the only thing dry.
Yeah, we can deal
at
with
the end
anything.
of the day because you want to be comfortable sleeping.
As long as our tents and what we sleep in are dry.
Yeah. But I think we're getting more accustomed to being out here where you don't worry about those little things anymore so much. It's just normal now. What do you think?
I think you just notice it more because you were less of a pig pen than we were.
Are you saying I was bougie or something? Cause,
I'm just saying that.
But yeah,
we were more pig pen than you.
I don't like dirt and bugs and...
I eat a hot dog with a blowtorch or eat 'em with greasy hands.
We know. Yeah, so maybe Tank's used to all this. And Stacy...
I'm pretty dirty. I'm a pig pen.
I used to go to the beach all the time when I was younger, and I didn't care back then when I was younger. Like eating sandwiches and, you know, playing in the dirt and eating food. And but as I got older, somewhere, I guess that was just keeping a clean, maybe the house, I don't know.
Maybe.
Having a nice yard.
The bugs.
I had to have a nice curb appeal. And I didn't have to deal with bugs. I mean, I got to an age where if I didn't want to deal with the bugs, I just stayed inside. And showers. I'm not 100% good with the showers yet, though. I will say I'm probably the only person when we go in for a 0 day that takes 2 showers a day. And it's not because everyone else is dirty. It's just that I feel like I need this over clean and to use the shower that I'm paying for. And somehow I'm making up for the showers I'm not getting out here, even though as soon as I spend an hour out here, you need a shower again. But anyway, that was just a thought as I sat on the dirty ass muddy ground eating a sandwich that I'm putting down my throat.
I think that's why. Is because you're less pig pen than we are.
Yeah, I just feel more adjusted as we're moving up the mountain and all. Like, this is just the normal now. Like, we just have to do it. It's normal.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you really are truly platinum blazing and only walking 10 miles and someone's picking you up every road and you're actually going in every day.
Yeah.
We're pretending to call it platinum blazing because we are, you know, every 4 or 5 days actually going to a hotel or whatever we're doing. But a real platinum blazer doesn't sleep outside.
Yeah.
They shower every day. They're not muddy.
I don't mind the sleeping outside at all as long as my biggest fear out here is the thunderstorms. I don't want the wind and the lightning. I fear that more than any creature, any snake, any human out here, any mountain climb. My biggest fear is I'm overthinking the storms and always looking at the radar because I don't want high winds and lightning.
Yeah, high winds with these trees in this damaged area are no good. And lightning being the tallest thing in an area is no good. So
yeah, I freaked that out. Yep, I'm going on sandwich number 2. 2 sandwiches and then rolling. Yeah, nobody wants to rain. What's our biggest fear out here?
Mine?
Yeah.
Breaking a leg.
That makes sense. You trip a lot.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's true. I mean,
fucking tripping.
Yeah, she does. She trips a lot.
Tripping asshole.
I do.
So we do have to keep an eye on her and make sure she's not near a ledge when she trips.
Yeah.
So we do have to watch that. I thought I was the klutz, but she makes me feel so good.
I think it's because, well, if you see, now Nick is going to laugh because I have big feet, and he calls me Peggy Hill because on King of the Hill, Peggy had like giant, like size 11 feet. But these new shoes that I got, the tread on them are so much bigger than my. Like, look, I have like skis.
Clown shoes.
Yeah.
Not used to them yet.
No, they just catch on stuff, and you know, the other day when I fell and I really bashed my leg good. I think I just slipped on a rock that had leaves on it, and my foot went off, and then I just face planted, like full on the ground, pack over my head, freaking face planted. So my biggest fear is breaking something and not being able to continue. If I break an elbow or a wrist, that sucks, but I can still walk after getting cast and doing whatever. But breaking a leg or an ankle, that scares the shit out of me. Or like they said, falling to my death off a cliff. Because I do walk too close to the cliffs. I can't help it. I just do.
I'm getting better with the cliffs. I'm not thinking twice about so much about
me.
going up. I just don't get so close to the ledge.
They don't bother me.
So I'm getting better with the heights and the bridges, and I haven't gotten to really any big bridges yet. All right, Tank, what's your biggest fear out here, or what do you hate the most? Let's just say you don't have a fear. So what?
I'm scared shit.
Yeah, Tank's not scared of shit, and he don't run. He just wobbles.
I'm not scared of the
away.
animals or nothing.
So what do you hate the most about being out here? There's got to be something. We
Being
all
out
hate
here?
something. So we won't use the word fear.
We all
Being
say
out
that.
here?
Yeah, we
Really?
all say that.
Yeah.
Then why are you here?
I don't know.
No,
Something
this
to
is
do.
like they're listening to you.
I don't know.
Something to do.
So you really, really hate it, but you're doing it. So why are you doing it?
Because you are.
Stop it. That shouldn't be the only reason why you're out here doing
You
this.
quit, I quit.
Something to do.
Well, I know if I quit, you're going to quit because you're not going to hike alone out here.
Maybe. I don't know.
The same way as you and Stacy quit because of my fear, I'm going to quit.
I'm not quitting.
I mean, I would want to
That's what
do
I'm
it by
saying.
myself, but I would have to go find a bubble again.
Yeah.
If I can get back into a bubble,
And be
then
with other people.
yeah, I'd probably get on Facebook and find someone to do it with if you quit and you quit.
I'm not quitting.
But
the
I'm
only
not-
thing taking me off is breaking an ankle or my leg.
I definitely for sure do not want to walk these wood lines alone as being a young female
It doesn't. I mean
that I can't run quick enough to get away.
I mean, it's not great. That it's not. I mean, just because we've
I
been
wouldn't quit.
told.
But if I get taken off, I'd probably go get my truck and bounce up all the way with you.
Oh yeah.
Well, that'll work, but I'm still in the wood line by myself though.
Not long.
Yeah, not long.
So, and we've met like 2 creepy people, I think, throughout trail that have creeped me out. The guy with the suit and the tie,
Well,
he
he was
creeped me
just-
out.
he was just
Well,
a
his first
weirdo.
question was like, "You hiking alone?" So it freaked me
Yeah.
out. I'm like, "No, my friends are right behind me." Like,
Yeah.
why would you even ask that to a young female?
Well, that's what I was getting allude to. It's like our whole life, we don't go anywhere by ourselves. We go to the bathroom groups. Like we never alone. So coming out here, then you're like, and that my husband will say, like, there's boogeymen behind every freaking tree
Spend 90% of my life alone.
because you're an enormous man.
I think
and
I
no
would
one's gonna
fear
fuck
the
with
more
you.
of the sleeping out here. The daytime, I think I could do the walking, but I think I would fear more of the nighttime sleeping. If I couldn't sleep in a shelter where there's other people or get to a campground, I had to just pitch a tent alone in a secluded
Wherever.
area, I
Yeah.
think that would scare me the most. So, I mean, I have fears. I'm
That's
a scaredy
just us
cat.
being conditioned to be afraid.
I'm a scaredy cat.
Huh?
I'm a scaredy cat. But yeah, hopefully you find another reason to be out here. What about the physical aspect of it? I love being out here and getting back into shape.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm really enjoying that. That's probably my positive about being out here is that not just the adventure.
Yeah.
I'm loving that I
Getting
am.
ripped.
Yeah, like
And
getting
we're
back
eating
into
whatever we
shape.
want, and we're getting ripped.
Ooh, that's cold.
Yeah, it is cold. That's why I got my little thing on.
But yeah, I love the getting back into shape. And even though we're not eating healthy, we're still doing a whole lot of cardio and physical activity that's giving me, for a while, I was feeling a little plump there. So health-wise, I like
Agreed.
it being out here for health conditions. I feel like I might live longer after this.
Agreed.
Yeah, muscles are getting stronger.
Die sooner.
It sounds horrible, but if you're somebody who has gastro problems, a slow colon, that is not an issue out here. You are moving way too much that you become a regular person for sure. So, but yeah. So we just wanted to have a little lunch and just go over some of the little things we like and how we're getting into it. And apparently Tank's only here because we're here, so whatever.
He's got nothing else to do.
I guess that's why he don't talk.
He's homeless, so he don't got nothing else to do but walk.
Well, whatever. I mean,
Hang out with us.
if he's willing to do it to give us a little more protection, having a big grown man with
Yeah.
us, then I'm good with it.
Well,
I feel
didn't
safer.
somebody say that in a Facebook group in that thing? They were like, I'm scared to be out there, and you were like, get yourself a tank.
Yeah, get yourself a tank. Yep.
Get yourself a tank.
Someone did comment that. I said, well, go get yourself a tank.
Yep.
So, but yeah, otherwise, it's getting more comfortable. It was really hard to leave to say goodbye, but
Yeah.
to get out of your head for the first mile or two, and then you just get right back into routine.
Yeah.
So although the goodbyes are hard when we see people we love, we tend to get right back into it, and then it's a challenge. We have a set goal, and this is what we're doing. Beat the mountain.
Yep.
So, well, see you all at the top.
See you at the top. Say bye, Tank.
What?
I'm gonna turn it off now.
Turn it off.
So lunch is complete, and I'm gonna show you what we're still climbing up to. Mr. Bastard Big Bald. See that right there? Whoa, we're going all the way up to the top of that mountain. And then we'll come down the mountain like a quarter of the way and go to the shelter for bed. But look how high and far that seems to be. But it says we only have a mile, so it should be a nice walk there.
Cross that saddle one up.
Yeah, probably over there and up at 1.3. But that's where we're going. I'll zoom in one more time for you. Bald Mountain. Probably has its name because of that bald spot. So, what?
Lavender flower.
Where? Oh, you want me to zoom in on the flower? Tink wants me to zoom in on the flowers.
It's that purple Trillium
See?
or magenta.
Flowers.
Okay, Miss Horticulture.
And now we get to climb some stairs. So Tink is moving quicker than me because, I don't know, I think she's just anxious to get to the top. And I'm moving a little bit slower because I suck after 0 days. It takes me a whole day coming in after 0 day and then sleeping in my tent till I wake up and get back into routine. So I'm sucking, but we have plenty of daylight left, and the shelter is not far off going down from the top. So I'm gonna continue on my struggling bus because although on camera it doesn't look like it's straight up, we are going straight up on a slope all the way up. I mean, obviously you can see he's at a higher elevation, which on camera doesn't make him look like he's that much higher, but he is. So I'm gonna let him have his little moment because he's motivated to get up to the top. And Stacy is shortly behind me because she too, after zeros, her and I sometimes hit a struggle bus. But it's okay. It's nice out right now. The sun is shining. We have a break in the rain cloud. The sun is shining. It is shining. And it's okay because we're not in a rush. And it's a whole lot of cardio. So that's where we're at. All right, well, we're almost to the top and we're in billy goat mode because, you know, getting close to the top of the mountain, there is nothing but rocks all around us. So we are billy goat mode, climbing. If you don't want to say billy goat like me, maybe we're a bunch of donkey asses climbing up. So I just wanted to show you what we're climbing. And I'm gonna turn it back on when I get to the top because it's supposed to be, even with rain, it should be a pretty good view up there. I hear it's pretty, so we shall find out. All right, bye. All right, well, Tank's already up here. He beat me up with a little more energy than I did. Kudos to him. Super proud of him. Stacy's a little bit behind me. It's a hell of a hike up. weather changed. It got real fucking windy. But even in crappy weather, it's beautiful. I'll do a little view here. And then I'll do a little view when I get up to the top. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. So let me get up to the top more. Let Tank have his glory moment. And I get more pictures and videos. Very, very windy. And let me give you the 360 view. It is beautiful up here. It's chilly and it's windy, but it is beautiful. Complete views all around us. I mean, the camera doesn't even do the views up here justice. So worth the hike. So, the bastard bald mountain, although it was a almost 6-mile climb straight up, it didn't do us wrong. I mean, look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I get some pictures. All right, so it's less windy now and I can talk better. We are coming down off the peak of Big Bald Mountain, and it is still beautiful out, even with the gray skies. I mean, I can't even imagine what the views would be like on a clear day, but it is still beautiful. And I don't know if you can see there, but we are coming down off the one peak, and then there's the trail across from us to get us back into the wood line. And it says we have about a mile till we get to the shelter, which is where we're going to call it quits for the day and get some rest and bunker down there. So we will do some video because I think our views are pretty much done for the day when we get to the shelter, and say goodnight to you all. Talk to you guys later. All right. Okay, so before we get in that wood line, I'm just going to show you the top of the mountain from here as we're crossing over this pasture. You want to do that again for everybody? Up there, that's where we were. That's the tippy top of Big Bald. And then we're about to dip line into the wood line here. And somewhere in that wood line, heading down the trail, is the shelter. But it's still beautiful. There is a road coming up here called Big Bald Road. I believe it's not just a service road. I think it's public access. So if anybody wants to check out Big Bald, there is a gravel road coming up. So I don't know if you overland or anything like that, like us Jeep people, or just an SUV overland, or one of those really nice camper conversion vans, but I think you can drive up here from the main road down. So we'll get really close, and it is absolutely beautiful up here. So that might be a future trip for me. Yeah, me and Gotti might take a future trip up here and come check it out after we're done with our hike. Yeah, on a nice day, and maybe a clearer day, because it is absolutely beautiful just to sit here and enjoy the fresh air. But okay, time to dip in the wood line. We are at the Bald Mountain Shelter, yeah. It is a little after 8, and we are getting tucked away into our blankets, and hopefully it's not going to rain too loud with a tin roof. It's going to make me think I'm in the barn though.
Hi.
Tank is getting himself cozy. He is. Headspace in the shelter.
Yeah, we have a nice vaulted ceiling in this one.
So we did a little over 7 miles. It was a good hike. Plan is, I think we're going to wake up and shoot for the 16.8 right to Irwin. Due to crappy weather coming in on Saturday. But we'll see what happens.
We're scared of the trees.
Yeah, the wind.
Yeah, true.
Afraid of the wind.
Scared of the trees and the wind.
What we discussed at lunchtime. What is that?
Like snacks.
Snacks.
Could be snacks.
If that mice comes in, he's in trouble. Anywho, so that's it. We're going to bed. Closing this out. Say goodnight. Say goodnight.
Huh?
Say goodnight.
Good night. I need some white.
Good night.